All right, so we are coming back to the Crimson Fleet. Um, had a bit of a recording error at the end of the last session. Um, Not planning on. I might reload a little bit. I'm not sure. Let's see what save files I have available. Um, just missed the intro quest. Or not the intro quest. The go to the next stage. Uh, so and finished up um, sales with I think Trade Authority. Anyway, so there was some rather large time skips for how long I'd been logged in playing. That has to do with the fact that I was paused for um, I have some other outside of the game. So this looks like yeah. So this only by coming back to here, I'm only missing finishing of selling a few things Trade Authority and then jumping to. So I think this is a good place for me to get back what I lost. Not really much of import, but I don't like losing the.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet. Still a lazy old bastard, huh? Can't say I'm surprised.
That's not exactly filling me with confidence, Rook, so I'm going to leave it up to you. Is Rokov in, or is he out? Huh. Interesting. You think it's worth wasting credits on the guy?
It's not even worth wasting a bullet on Rokov.
If Rokov had anything to do with putting this information about Crix's legacy in our hands, then I say cut him in for a taste. You don't like it, Neva? Too bad. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard. Yeah, Rook. Just like every other time we've gone on this worthless treasure hunt.
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Crix hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
No, this all makes sense. The data says the transport went down over Bannock 4, carrying currency during the Narian War. There were ships fighting across the entire galaxy back then. It's not that hard to believe this one got lost that far out from home. That's the spirit, Rook. That is the essence of the Crimson Fleet that has been slipping away lately. Neva, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the ComSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that ComSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the ComSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction.
So, I love how there's two ways you can interpret that, and no way to actually um, choose which one you want to tell Coach about it. But my intent with choosing the Crix wouldn't have given up was to say that he's a stubborn old bastard and say that he probably doomed himself because he won't. Delgado just thinks, oh yeah, great. He is stubborn, and I love it.
You want us, we do or we die. That's the way Crix did things. And that is the way we should have been doing it for years. It's as simple as that.
Best we can. What are you, 5?
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.
And again, he was going with the opposite direction where I was going with that. Where my intent was, we'll do the best we can, but we got high hopes. Go out goose chase. Awesome. He acts like I'm saying, we'll do the best we can, boss. Yeah.
We grind for every cred, and it shows.
ship services. You need it, I've got it.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award, or am I gonna be very disappointed? Stay sharp, Rook.
I want to see just how much money I can get for selling it. You know that there's always a loss off the main value for selling something. She gives me 10%, 500. What do I get over at the Trade Authority? Trade Authority is probably not the best money, but
That last job didn't pan out.
well,
I need
let's
something
admit about you.
bigger.
Behold, my random assortment. Oh, bye, I guess.
Okay. So it won't tell me the price because I can't actually sell it because it's a low price item. I can't see the price for it for sale until after I do the price. So I'm going to just save here and see what I get from it. And then we'll see later if it actually takes me some of that. If she says she'll take it out of my cut, if I don't give it to her. So we're going to not give it to her. Those are the only quests line. See if it actually comes out of my cut. I don't think it will.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award, or am I gonna be very disappointed? You couldn't find it.
Wow, Rook. Just, wow.
You had one simple task. Bring me the award. That's it. It's so easy. I could have gotten Jazz's Model A to do the work. Well, congratulations. Not only did you miss out on the award cash, you're also gonna take a hit from your regular pay. That's how things work around here, so you better get used to it. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do, so let's get to it. All right, Jazz, what do you got?
According to the latest, Comspike is being developed at UC Star Station SY920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jimson. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY-920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
You're in the fleet. You should always expect trouble. As far as Juan goes, even though she's one of our newer contacts, you shouldn't have any problems dealing with her. I sure hope so. She might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
You'd better. Oh, and one more thing. SY-920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it. Are you kidding? The UC's Keyway and his pals at SysDef won't rest until we're dead. It's not like you can make them any angrier at us, right? Shoot the place full of holes if you want. Just bring back that comm spike. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Oh, okay. You'll make sure. More like get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay. Good luck.
Okay. So, all the reward was 7,300. I want to say it was 6,000 when I did last. So I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna see. Um, going for this save later, but this save is what we're checking. Uh, to check and see the cut amount, and we're gonna see if there is any anything in here that might show something line of. So it doesn't look like there's anything that really shows like active buffs or debuffs, which is fair, I suppose. Um, let's first go see how much it is if you sell it. Actually, sell it here because none of them have money, but we can see how much.
Are you looking to start something? 'Cause I'll finish
I really like this character's look. I don't know why. Okay.
Just to make it quick.
Okay. So if we sell it, it's just over 10K, um, which is not bad. Actually, a fairly good price for, I think, 6,500 being its supposed value. So that's pretty reasonable. And so we're gonna load and see what the cut was if we go with giving it to her. But the ultimate reward from that quest was 7,300 for not turning it in, and then this 10,359. So total that up, and we're looking at 17. So this is the one where we've done the quests, turned everything in. This is the one right before we turn it in.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you? Well, well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. That about does it then. Hell of a deal for both of us, I'd say. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do, so let's get to it. All right, Jazz, what do you got?
So, as you can see there, the um, turning in the reward gave us 6K, and the quest reward, instead of being 73, was 9. 96. 1,600. So, effectively, basically the same amount of money, the two. So, not really a bonus to keeping it to ourselves, aside from pissing off Neva, which I kinda almost want to do on my own. Um, but without knowing if there's like a knock-on effect to quest rewards, um, it's just not worth it. You end up getting the same reward one way or the other. So go ahead and keep it this way. We'll listen to the dialogue because we've already listened to it once. What I'm planning to do for this mission is I'm probably just going to go ahead and try for a um, just combat heavy, take on the whole place, and then steal the ship with confidence. I don't know how much of a bounty it's going to be, but I kind of want to see that. So we're going to double check our bounty before we leave, and then we're going to check our bounty back, and of course how much stuff we have. So the other thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and check ship cargo, like 150 of 2K. I believe that's 15 ship. So yeah, we have nothing in the cargo hold, and we have 33 mass on our body, on our person. Trying to find my pen. I lost it at work. Hmm. Alright, turn the mic back off. But I need to find a pen. Alright, can't find a pen, but found a pencil, so um, anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and push for doing a combat version of this mission. Last time I did the mission, I tried to sneak the whole thing. Don't know if I was sneaking. That might have been a different mission. But the last time I went through this, I was playing the UC spy. So I was being as non-combat as possible. So this time, I'm not too worried about that. But I kind of want to see A, what the bounty is going to be if we do go with a combat heavy resolution for this mission, and B, what the um, loot we can expect is. Uh, as was seen in when we did the Siren of the Stars, I don't know how I managed to get clocks, but once I did, and I just loaded the whole building, we made a significant amount of credits. Um, so, yeah, I'm gonna probably go ahead and do the same thing with this this mission, and I'm gonna write down how many credits we have to start with. Okay, I think we're back. My mic crashed for some reason. Um, my earbuds are getting old. Probably have to buy some new ones soon. So yeah, that's where we're at, and gonna make it combat heavy. We wrote down our starting creds so that we can figure everything before and after paying any bounties that we earn. See whether or not it's profitable to do it heavy combat and then paying off bounties or what. So see how it goes.
To the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
So, having some issues with my headphones, and they aren't connecting at all. Um, so I'm going to try to resolve that real quick, and see where this goes. Try to resolve that real quick. If I have to restart the computer, I will, but I don't think I will. I don't think I'll need to. So we're going to try to solve that headphone issue real quick. I prefer using headphones for this, and then we'll get into the mission. Again, we're going to go with the violent resolution and seeing whether or not that helps us turn a decent profit by being a loot goblin. Alright, we are back. The headphones resolved, and
Our friend on Jimson. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY-920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
You're in the fleet. You should always expect trouble. As far as Juan goes, even though she's one of our newer contacts, you shouldn't have any problems dealing with her. Definitely. We're talking cargo depots, star yards, research stations, and, like in SY-920's case, military outposts. I've never seen someone new to the game have so many contacts. It's the reason we let her join up in the first place. I don't know how she accomplished that. We've been trying to crack some of those places for years. I sure hope so. But she might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
You'd better. For your sake. Oh, and one more thing. SY-920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it. Are you kidding? The UC's already painted giant Keyway and his pals at SysDef won't rest until we're dead. It's not like you can make them any angrier at us, right? Shoot the place full of holes if you want. Just bring back that comm spike. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Oh, okay. You'll make sure. More like, get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay. We'll talk later.
So, one thing that I kept thinking in the last playthrough that Personally, I think one is a sysdef plant just trying from the other direction, um, trying from a cargo hauling direction instead of from my direction that they sent me that playthrough of trying to go in through missions and such. Um, so personally, I think one is the step plan that they're just trying to get enough evidence to figure out where it's all its cargo and then start them out. That's my headcanon at least. I don't know how true it is, just what I feel. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna be a bit extra violent, spicy, and see how things go.
Need a drink? Bug at the Last Nova will be more than happy to take your credits.
So as we can see, no bounties at all going into this verification. I don't know why it sent us to residential. Just tell us to get on to go back to this. Pentester Residential. Spaceport. Well.
I think I'm going to get my face worked on and enhance. I want to look like a completely different person.
I take it your neighbor's new recruit? careful. The walls have ears. SY920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions. Good. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option. It's not personal. If you're caught, that entire installation will be on you. There's nothing I can do for you at that point, except send flowers to your next of kin. Good, then we have a deal. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY9... We'll talk more on the ship.
Just saw that guy come in. Kind of like jumped in on a jetpack. Called the Hunter, but we're gonna go talk to him.
Huh. Not used to people coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it? Ouch. 2 minutes into this conversation and I'm already getting sized up. Well, outside heroic individuals like yourself, the suit can give people pause. That can be handy when I need it. Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah? And a few more. I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across something someone wants. You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still winner take all. Oh, you're on to me. Yeah, you got that right. Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. Better stop here. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
So, that's the hunter. What I understand, um, probably part of the Star One action, I guess you'd call them. I haven't actually gone far enough into the game on my previous playthroughs to know much about
Another
them.
nice day now.
Although I have been looking
Everything
at
is
some
good.
stuff
If you
online,
do the same to
I've
me, please keep
not
moving.
been going for the big storylines. I don't have a ton of information yet to know who it is. But as I've said previously, that's part of what I'm doing here is doing the Crimson Fleet line so that I can get a good credits, a good bank built up, and that way I can build a proper ship, or at least as proper as I can get it at my level. Ship parts are restricted to a fair level at a time. So basically, build one, save up and build one of the best ships for my current um, level when I finish, and then we're gonna push for more Starborn stuff. That's why we haven't done Stanford. That's where we're at. So, unless I'm mistaken, it looks like I can loot a lot of the stuff on the ship. So, we're of course going to do so. it will probably affect our totals. So I think actually I probably won't. If I do loot anything, I don't know. I guess we're gonna save here, even though I just saved right outside, and see what we pick up and um, how much weight we end up with by looting one item. It ends up being like just a couple of items, it'll be worth throwing off our tools, and we'll probably go back. But if it's a good chunk of our carry weight, that might throw off our ability to rest it. Again, I've done a good chunk of mission, so I guess at this point, I'm not saying probably just go ahead and just
Yes, what?
but it's all standard vendor trash. Dumbbells are like not particularly worth. Go ahead and put away these dumbbells. Don't need carry for 105. It'd be nice if we were able to leave once we get on the ship. But I think we aren't. Go ahead and see, though.
Pardon.
That makes sense. I didn't think about that until just now. Most likely the reason none of this is listed as stolen, except for ticket, is because if people stuff, then it causes the ship to go hostile, or the people to go hostile. Except for that ship. So they end up just flagging it all lootable. Because if they had it flagged as theft, then I would risk not being. Go ahead and take these. I think multiple. I think it'll probably let us back off. We're gonna try it. Ah.
Okay. Hello.
Ew, storing the toilet paper on. I was gonna go through that door. Just in that's there. Guess what? Let's go ahead.
Hello.
It does let us off. Probably go ahead and jump over the lodge real quick. Or pick up any. Okay. That's a storage closet. Nothing in.
Yes.
Hey.
Really.
Howdy.
Howdy. consequences. Hey. Get over here. Let me up. Guess you will. Right. So the Jefferson Mercantile. Sell all this stuff. Come on.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Hope you're finding every. Oh, please, take a look.
Buying anything? Probably could. Normally I'd take those and put them away. Whether this is first, well, but normally I take those and put them away, but just not. I don't feel it's worth the time to do for inventory management, and all I'm really going for here is just getting back to the 33 mass that we started. Then we will write down our new credit total. Is 135071. Because now that we've looted the entire ship,
Thanks for coming in.
nothing left for us there, and we'll be able to get.
You didn't hear this from me, but those eclectic mercenaries.
What we get off this mission by being violent. Loot. Of course, we're not going to get like a here is your guaranteed loot. It's nice. But we'll get cloth count whether or not it's worth it. One thing that I haven't been doing, I probably should, is to verify what weapons I'm using and sell off ammo that I don't need, because ammo is basically free credits with no wait. But at the same time, I guess it kind of works as a bank because it's free credits with no wait. So if I really need money later on, I just go find vendors and sell ammo. But yeah, that's where we're at. I'm
Excuse me.
Banner, tell me where to go.
Excuse me?
Yes, what?
Get in my way.
Yes?
Long shift.
Pardon.
Oh, I'm glad I double checked that. Speaking of, can I get you the cargo hold? There we go.
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
There we go. Of course, now we're over encumbered again, but that 19K is worth it. Not to mention whatever else. Hello? That was delayed. We're having a lot of glitches, so probably going to A, reload the game, but B, stop the recording for a minute or two, or OBS in case, and uh, sell off this stuff. Go ahead and sell stuff, for the resources in the frontier. Let's put our normal pack back on. That is very SO2 trade. We don't really have to go back to our ship.
You should see some of the ships we get landing here. Like their owners thought decorating their ships with heat leech nests would be a nice touch.
I am really aggravated that some glitch caused the ship services technician to just disappear. So now I can't repair. I think as long as I'm in the cockpit seat, it treats it as if I'm still in space for being able to fast travel to the lodge. We just picked up a lot of the agent's resources. But as always, cargo hold. Okay. 4 weapons was carrying. Now we picked up the second costume. That we're always carrying. Versus the one. Well, I heard there's an option to fast travel the ship. Tells me we probably can. Of course not. Solve that by just necessary to take that step. Should be unnecessary to take that step, but not much we can do about it. I will like it when I can upgrade this ship. Feel too much like a uh, low grade Star Trek ship. Um, I'll probably have a similar internal layout to what I'm running right now when I build a new ship, but I'll be adding on hull pieces and such. I go ahead and go over to Stroud when I build a new ship and see if they have more external pieces than what I have access to at mine. I'd like to make something that I'd like to make something that looks nice, but I do kind of like the more organized layout of what I've got. So, when I do that, I'll probably just go to Titan and pick up like 10 of those hallways, line them up unnecessarily, uh, and then because the main reason I would do that is because I can't actually duplicate them at a place that doesn't sell them. So, uh, pick up like 10 or so, and then um, make our ship. So again, we're looking for, after we put everything away, to be back down at 33 mass. We'll probably take a look in the crate in my room and see if we've got a dagger in there. Um, if I am not paying attention, sell this one. Just like the look of it, so I'd like. And I think I went up to like 7 days of Slash Blade. Um, on one of my prior playthroughs, never ran into that dagger. I just like the look of it. And upstairs to the box. In a box that is itself a TARDIS. Can I put it in the ship's cargo hold? That's I guess we can do it this way. Probably can't actually act. But if I verify it's there, like, come on. Yeah. Super long load screen. Pretty picture of engines. I feel like that's a white dwarf. Cargo hold, let's get better. Alright, we're back at 33. Osmium Dagger, favorited. Bar packs. Bar pack. It is full of a bunch of these though. Okay. It's just right. I feel like this should go on just a single key card and not show up in your inventory. And you look at your inventory from the like should just show up as a, and then if you really have to tell us what they all are, then just keep adding it to it. All of this, all of these key cards show up as extra items. That's really annoying. I don't like it. Can't put them in a box because this after the box. Anyway. Let's go back over to the game, whatever. Yep. Jade Swan. We're gonna get right up to Hawaiian Dayu, and then we will save and exit. And only reason we're doing that is because I'm having some stuttering that I don't like, and just in case it's stuff that's caught in the computer, do it that way.
Howdy.
Glad you're in the fleet.
Hey. Hello.
There it is. All right. Leaving. Exiting. And restarting everything so that if we've got a issue on the computer was having stuff built up, so I'll be back.